If I sound odd, that's probably because I still have a cold. I've been marathoning a lot of Kill the Kill recently. I'm currently up to episode 21, and I probably will be finished maybe by the end of the day, possibly tomorrow, hard to tell. I also took a break to watch the new episode of Game of Thrones. So it seems like the events of last week's episode are going to be kind of swept under the rug by the producers, because the scene that had Jaime and Cersei in was kind of acting like nothing happened. Obviously we can't pretend that the scene didn't happen, but for narrative reasons it seems like that is the case. Anyway, obligatory spoiler warning. I now understand why people were spoiling multiple killers for Joffrey. Half of them were right, the other half were the characters who were accused of the murder. We're also seeing the Lannisters falling apart. At the moment it's really just Cersei and Tywin that are the really terrible, vile, in power people, while everyone else is really unsure what to think. Jaime's scenes in this episode were hard to watch because even though I know that the events of last week's episode aren't what happened in the book, and so by all accounts he has improved. He improved as a character, a lot of character development, but at the same time last week's episode did happen. It may not have been what they intended to happen, but it did happen. That said, the conversation between him and Tyrion was a moving one. It certainly seemed they do still care about each other, but at the same time they have trust issues for good reason. On a happy note, I'm glad that the Daenerys arc that I thought was going to happen is drawing to an end, and they must be getting something new as a result. Hopefully we'll see more of a conflict with her dragon, since we've only seen one scene that seems to imply this so far. Something I haven't really talked about in these reviews is the Night's Watch, who I have always felt are going to tear apart, and each series we see them tear apart. And here we're seeing them still getting worse. We see some more from the group of Night's Watch members who just snapped. And yeah, they're really creepy, which shows how messed up the Night's Watch really is, that this is what can happen. I guess that's all I can say. My cold is really making it hard for me to talk at the moment. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be feeling a bit better.